Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Ma'am, please zoom in.
is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So read out the problem. So university has 3 departments named Department 1, Department 2, Department 3. Within each department, there are 4 labs labeled Lab W to Lab Z. So that means Lab W, Lab X, Lab Y, Lab Z. Each lab conduct 4 experiments. So you are asked to write a bash script. The name of the bash script should be experiments.sh to create a file for each experiment with the files named from experiment underscore 01 to experiment underscore 04. Name of the file should be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Experiment underscore 1, 2, 3, 4. In every lab directory, each file should be empty to ensure the minimal space usage. So here you need to create a folder structure like this. So in your current directory, so actually when you are solving your problem, you will be given the current path where you need to work out something like this. Okay. So whereas now we will solve in our own directory. So in our directory, we will have a 3 folders like department 1, department 2, department 3. Under these each department folder, you will have another 4 subfolders: lab W, lab X, lab Y, lab Z. Under each lab, you need to create these 4 files: experiment underscore 012 and experiment underscore 04. These files you need to create. Have you understand the problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here I have created one folder in my current directory. I have created one folder called OPP. So we'll work out under this folder. So this is considered, this is my current folder. So under this, I need to create this one. Okay. So let me, I've already created the script. So let me execute and show you how it will work. So here I am giving some name, not the same like this name, or I'll give it this. So the touch command will create. Actually, our assumption here is we have already created this folder. Up to this folder structure is already exist. So we should assume that already this folder structure is already exist. So under that, we need to create only these 4 files. These 4 files. So that's why we to create these files, we use a touch command. But here I don't have the folder structure. So first, before running this script, we have to create this folder structure. Okay. Whereas when you in your exam, if you give synchro in it, it will create this folder structure for you. You need not create the folder structure up to here. Okay, so I'll create this folder structure before running this experiment. So the touch command will create, see what is this, DEPT ellipse, this indicate bracket expansion. So that means DEPT1, DEPT2, DEPT3. So under all the three departments, you create, and here it will expand. First it will take W, then X, then Y, then Z. So it will create 4 folders called lab W. It has 4 folders called lab W, lab X, lab Y, lab Z. Under that, we are going to create experiment underscore 01, 02, 03, 04. So bracket expansion concept we have used to create these files. Okay. So what I am doing here is you can use this command directly to create this to solve this problem. Okay, so or you can use a for loops like this. There are 2 ways. That's why here I put a comment, because this is one way. Using bracket expansion, you can simply create all the files that required. This simple command itself will solve the problem. Or you can also use shell script like this for department in department 1, 2, 3. So for loop, what it will do, this department field will take 1 by 1 value from this. So first it will take department 1, under that, so dot slash DEPT means it will take department 1. Okay, first time. And then for lab in any of these 4 labs, so it will take the lab path as department path. Under that you have a lab name. So DEPT1 slash lab W, for first time it will take lab W. So for I in 1 to 4, so it will create a touch command. It will create a file under lab path. So under this, it will create experiment 0 underscore 0, and then it will pad the I value. So I value will be from 1 to 4. So either you can write a script like this using a for loop, or you can simply use this command to solve your problem. But in both the cases, the pre-existing folder structure should have, you should maintain. Okay. Whereas while solving your OPPE, that folder, initial folder structure will be given to you. Okay. So mkd, first I am creating a folder structure. So mkdir DEPT, capital letter, DEPT 1.3. Okay, so if you see, you can see here it has created 3 folders, DEPT 1, 2, 3. Okay, so again mkdir minus p, if you use, it will create DEPT 1.3 slash, under DEPT we need to create lab W to lab Z. Lab L is capital and W XYZ is capital.
Minus P means for recursion.
Not for recursion. If a folder doesn't exist, it will create overwrite. Otherwise, it won't create. Actually, if previously I didn't created this DEPT 1, 2, 3. So in that case, if this parent doesn't exist, it will create one. If it exists, it won't overwrite. For that purpose, we use minus p. You need not write minus p here, because already we have created that. So lab w dot dot z. Okay, so if you check out here, so let me check out cd or ls dept1 slash dept1. So under dept1 it has created all the 4 files. Same way under dept2 it will create all the 4 folders. Under dept3 it will create all the folders. Okay, so required structure is there. Now you can run this experiments.sh file to create files in all these folders. Okay, so let me chmod 755 to experiments.sh. So you see the tree structure. So here under department 1 you have a 4 subdirectories. Under each subdirectory I have 4 files. So like that. So this is the one you are asked to create. Okay, is there any doubt? Okay, simply a touch command.
Ma'am, session is recorded.
Yes, session is recorded.
Thank you very much. Can you please share the YouTube link, ma'am?
Yeah,
Please.
after the session is over, it will be stored in YouTube link only.
Thank you very
System
much.
commands YouTube link. Okay. The next problem is write a bash script. The name of the bash script you need to write is a script.sh to extract book titles and their others from an HTML file. The HTML input will follow a specific format. Convert the extracted information into the required output format as shown in the example. The HTML input to the script will be sent through standard input.
Well, that means you have to use read.
Read, you have to use read. Okay, so this is the HTML file, sample HTML file given to you. So it has some div tag, book, span, class equal to book title. So after this you have the name of the book. Okay, and again a span tag. So class equal to book author, you have the name of the author. Okay. So name of the author. So like that you have so many lines. Each line is having a two classes, span classes, book title and book author. Book after book title you have the title of the book, and after the other you have the other name. So like that you have so many lines in your HTML file. So what we need to do is we need to output should be uh, the name of the book followed by the other name. Name of the book followed by the other name. Name of the book followed by the other name. In all the lines, you need to extract those two. Name of the book followed by other name. Name of the book and followed by other name. So like that, you need to extract only those text which is between the span tag. Okay, HTML tag. So have you understood the problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Title and their others. From the you need to extract these. Okay. So for that, um, here we have a bash script. So you're reading the HTML input from a standard input. So that means you need to use a read command, read minus R line. Okay. So you are reading one by one from the input, one by one line from the input. Okay. So here you see the what is mean by IFS is input field separator. Here is a space. Input field separator we have used here is a space. Internal field separator, white space is not trimmed. Here internal field separator we have used a white space. So read minus R line, what it will do? It will read the single line of input from the standard input, okay, into a variable line, into the variable. So to this variable it will read the input. Each line is read into that. So minus R option in the read command, minus R option, it will prevent the backslashes from being treated as, like whenever there is a backslash, we treat them like an escape sequence. So to avoid, to prevent that escape character meaning of it, we use a minus R option. So that means input will be read as it is. It won't interpret the escape sequences in that. Okay. Next, you have, so echo dollar line. So what it will display? Whatever line that you have read, that you are going to display echo, and that output you are going to send it to the grep command, grep minus o. So the meaning of this, you see it, minus op. So the minus o print the matched pattern part of the input instead of the whole line. So I don't want to display. So I have read the line from an input device. So I don't want to print the entire line. I want to print only the matched pattern part. So for that we use minus o option. Okay. So here for matching pattern, we are going to use a regular expression, Perl compatible regular expression. You consider a Perl compatible regular expression to say that enable Perl compatible regular expression, we use a minus p. Okay. So this type of regular expression will have a advanced regular expression features like look aheads and look behinds, like that feature it will have. So we will enable that feature minus with minus p option. Okay. After that you have a span tag. Under the span tag, so this will specify, this is a positive look behind. So behind, this ensures that the match is preceded by the, so whatever that you are matching, it should be preceded by this tag span class equal to book title, to say that we use this. Okay. Look behind, and we use this to specify look behind. So your matching pattern is preceded by this particular tag, this particular tag. And after that, dot star question mark means uh, any content after that. Dot star means single character can be repeated any number of times. Okay. So it can be any content you can have. So generally after that you will have a book title until it reaches the closing tag. Okay. So the closing tag here, this specifies after look ahead. This is look behind, whereas this specifies look ahead. Equal to less than means look ahead, less than equal to means look behind. So this is a this ensures that match is followed by this ending tag. So match will be preceded by this tag span class equal to book title, and match will be preceded ended by slash span. So you extract whatever there in between this span and this open book title and then closing this span. So that is the meaning of this line. Okay, so it will extract the book title. So this particular line will extract the book title. So echo means from this particular line, it will extract only the matching pattern, that is book title, and then print it. So -O option, what it will do, you print only the matching pattern. Okay. Next, again the same thing with
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, sorry for interruption, but ma'am, I don't know why I am not able to log in to the VM of IITM.
Uh, like VM issues will be resolved from 9 to 11 ma. You can connect to that meeting. Okay. You connect to that meeting. Every day 9 to, I think this week every day there is a session to resolve the VM problems. Okay, so you
But
connect to that session. Today also there is a session from 9 to 11. It is already shown in the calendar also.
okay, ma'am. But for that, I have to leave this meeting.
Yeah, after 9 o'clock it will be. I think almost I will cover by 9 o'clock. Okay.
Oh, that will be after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that
Okay, ma'am.
VM 9 to 11. So you can connect at 10 o'clock also, no problem. So that session will be there from 9 to 11.
Okay, ma'am.
Every day 9 to 11 p.m. Or otherwise I'll once I discuss. So this line what it will do, it will extract the content between span class book equal to other and this closing span tag, whatever you have, that it will extract and then display. So book title and book author will be extracted in each input line. So and then that gets printed, and that will be repeated for every line that is coming from the input. Okay, have you understood? Any doubt in this?
No, I
So
didn't
the
get that grep part.
Yeah.
I didn't
Hello?
get the grep part.
Yeah, grep part. So grep -O means so what input this grep command is getting? The entire line, the entire
No, I'm
input
talking
line.
about pattern.
This pattern,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So this specifies, this question mark less than equal to will specify for the matching pattern. You look behind the look behind, that means before this matching pattern you will have this less than span class equal to book title. This you look for this, that means your matching pattern will be preceded by this tag span class equal to book title. Okay, and it will be ended after look ahead means so if this specifies, you look ahead after the matching pattern, you will have this tag closing tag. Okay, so in between these two you extract all the character, or say dot means a single character, it can be repeated any number of times. Okay, so dot so this will any number of characters in between these two tags, span class equal to book title and closing span tag, between these whatever you have, that you extract, that will be matched with this grep. So it will be printed. -4 means only that matched pattern will be printed. And for specifying this type of like a regular expression, we are using a Perl regular. So this P option will include the advanced regular expression features like look ahead and look behind. This will indicate look behind and this will indicate look ahead. Okay, so in this, what we are going to print, whatever that is there after book title and before this span tag, and same way after book author this span tag, in between these two. So both we have specified here. So two commands. One is to extract the book title, another is to extract the book author.
Why do we need star question mark both?
Optional space can have, see, dot means a single character.
Any
Star
character.
means any number of times this can be repeated. That means any text you can have, any number of characters you can have in between. Dot means a single character. Star means that single character can be repeated any number of times. It may match with any character. Any character can come there any number of times. To say that star. Question mark means again a single character, like a space or any other. After that also you can have any single character. Okay. So this is a non-greedy match that captures any content until it reaches the closing tag.
So if we write only dot star, will it?
I think dot star is also enough. Maybe it may not match with the space. That's why I think question mark is given. You check it. Removing question mark also, I think it will work. Okay. Any doubt in this? I may need to run this.
It's clear, ma'am.
Okay. Can I run and show you, or is it understood?
Ma'am, if you show it, that will be better. I think input will give it like a file. I'll give a okay. I'm giving only one line. Okay. I'm giving only this line. So it has extracted the book title followed by author. Okay. Like that, it will accept the input as many
Ma'am?
lines as you want,
So,
because
so
it is kept it in a
question-
while loop.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Question mark equal to is the look forward, right? Look ahead.
Yeah.
Question mark equal to. That's all.
Question mark greater. So this is look behind.
Where from?
This
Okay.
is
Question
look
mark
ahead.
greater less than equal to.
Less than equal to is look behind, whereas equal to less than is look ahead.
No, the
Okay.
less than is for the span tag, right?
No, no, no.
No.
Not for that. So question mark less than or equal to. This is a positive look behind that ensures the match is preceded by this tag.
Ma'am, look,
Look
so
behind. To
question
say
mark.
that, look behind.
Okay, look behind. So it will be search after that span class equal to book title.
Yes, for
So
this
after
tag, it
that
will
it will
search.
search.
It will search
Mm,
before, behind our matching. It should, you should have this tag, span tag.
okay, okay.
Okay, before our
Okay,
matching, you
public.
should have this. After our matching, you should have this.
So
Okay,
this that okay. In
so
question we can visualize that
this
line,
is
right?
our
Complete
match.
input file.
This is our match. Before our match, you should have this tag. After our match, we should have this. So whatever
Okay,
that is
got it.
there between this, you extract, and that is our match. So only our match is to be printed. Okay, and another command we have written, it should match this class equal to other name. So before our match, it should have a class equal to other name tag, and then after that you should have this. So this will match with our pattern, so that gets printed.
Ma'am, if
Wherever you
you
find, yes,
remove that question mark, then
yeah,
it is work. And whenever we say dot, whether that includes space or no.
dot. I think anything. Dot means anything. We will check out any character. It will match. So only first, in the first part, question mark I am removing. Where is our input? So even it has printed. If I remove, if I remove the question mark, even it has printed this span, the entire line till the end. Okay. Uh, uh, that question mark is specifying before the ending tag is encountered. You search. So here it is given, like, you check out. Until it reaches the closing tag. Until it reaches the close. This question mark will search until it reaches the closing tag. If you remove this question mark, so it is from there, it is taking till the end of the text, till the end of that line. Okay.
Ma'am, but in that standard regular expression, question mark means optional. Correct. Preceding that is optional.
Yes.
So that is same here.
No,
Meaning is
I
different.
think the meaning of this dot, star, question mark, the meaning interpretation is, you search, you match until you reaches the it reaches the closing tag. So once it reaches the closing tag, you stop matching the pattern. To specify that, we use question mark here.
So this
That's
is
what
different
we
in
did.
Perl.
Not different actually. Uh, dot dot star means any number of characters you can have, and that match how long you need to. Question mark means a single character only, no. The meaning of in the regular expression, question mark means meta character. It is also a meta character which matches with a single character. I think this will match with this question mark followed till the end, till you encounter this. Question mark means till you encounter this. I think that is the meaning of question mark. You
Okay.
match till you encounter this character.
Ma'am, so Perl means we'll use it only for this look behind, look ahead,
Yes.
those.
Look behind. This P is a Perl script regular expression pattern here. So advanced features of Perl regular expression features you add. So look behind, look ahead. To add those features, we use -P, capital P option.
Ma'am, so this
Your voice is breaking.
syntax should always be
Your
within the
voice breaking.
round bracket.
Okay, ma'am. And
Um,
what is that IFS? If we
Input
remove that,
field separator. Here in the field separator, internal field separator, white space might be, I think wherever there is a white space, it won't be trimmed. Okay, so generally like when you are giving much data like in the form of fields, field separator we use it like either space or comma or a colon, something like that. No, here we are specifying the field separator is a space. Suppose while specifying this other name and all, you can have even spaces. Input field separator.
And for current example, maybe not be required because there is no space in that line, right? Or maybe we can omit such line where is no space at all, right? Then
Yeah,
this.
in the current input there is no space. Like the input, these spaces also it will read. So can we move to the next problem? So this is problem 3. Write a bash script marks.sh that reads a CSV file studentmarks.csv present in the current working directory containing student information with columns student ID, name, subject, marks. So the script should check if the marks field is numeric and between 0 to 100 inclusive for each row. Print list of rows where the marks field is invalid along with the corresponding row number. Okay. Suppose if your input is like this, it is there in a CSV file. So student ID, name, subject, marks. Student ID is 201, name is, this is the name, comma, this is the subject name, math, and these are the marks in that subject. So the fields are separated by comma here. Input fields are separated by comma. So like that, you have so many student records in the input file. What you need to do is, you have to check whether the marks column is it a numerical value or not. And even if it is a numerical value, the marks must be between 0 to 100 only. Okay, so if it is less than 0 or greater than 100, or if it is a string, you need to print it like this along with the row. So here you check out, the first row is correct. The second row, you have the marks as 110, which is more than 100. So this is the invalid marks. So it displayed row 2 invalid marks. Whereas in the row 3 also, the marks value is not numeric. So row 3 also invalid, it contains invalid marks. Whereas row 4 marks are correct. So like that, this criteria, it should, so marks field, it should check if it is a non-numeric, or if its value is not between 0 to 100, then you need to indicate invalid marks along with the row ID. Okay, so that is what you need to do. So you will be given with your input file, student underscore marks.csv file. So that CSV file name we stored in a one variable, CSV underscore file. Okay. So now initially we are, which row we are reading, for checking that, initially we are taking row number as 0. So generally the data given here, it contains the first row, it contains the titles. From the next row onwards only you have the data. All this is data, whereas this is a title row. So to distinguish that, here we have taken row number is the indicate the title row, whereas the data row, again from data row we use 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So so we have taken two variables, row number as well as data row. And we are reading the input and input field separator is a comma. So in the line that we have read, so the input field separator is comma. Okay, so the readed values are stored into student ID, name, subject, marks. Okay, so once we read one number, so the row number gets increased. And then what we are doing, if the row number equal to 1, that means the first row, then you need not do anything, because that is the titles. So continue, because the row number 1 contain titles. And then increase the data row value. And okay, continue means what it will do, from here data row will not be incremented, so it will go to again the loop, while loop. Continue means it will whatever you have in the loop, that is ignored, and then it will again go to the next beginning of the loop. So next record it will read, and row increased, then row number is increased, and then it is not equal to 1, so it will increase the data row will be 1, and it will check the marks field. So this marks field it will check. So here what we are saying, marks, is it matching with beginning 0 to 9, beginning and ending, and this can be repeated any number of times. This is the regular expression which will check whether it is a numerical value or not. So numerical value means it should be between 0 to 9 digits. The beginning and ending must be, and these digits can be repeated any number of times. That is what we have. So marks is a, so this will ensure marks is a numerical value, and before that we put a not, that means negation of this. So marks is not numeric, or marks less than 0 or marks greater than 100. If the marks is less than 0 or greater than 100, or if it is not numeric, then you display this row and data row number invalid marks. Otherwise, you read the next row. So if this condition is false, that means your marks are valid marks only. So simply you go and read the next marks like that. So only invalid row where your marks are not numeric and marks are not between 0 to 100, then only this gets displayed. Okay, and you are reading do while loop. This is the closing of the while loop, and the input to the you are reading from this CSV file. So this input, this read from where you are reading this, you are reading from this CSV file. So CSV file is provided as an input to us. The name of the CSV file is studentmarks.csv. Any doubt in this?
Ma'am, can you clarify when we should use square bracket and when we should use round brackets?
This is round bracket means condition when you are checking for a condition. Square bracket means when you are specifying a regular expression. Range. So your value can be between 0 to 9. Range, when you are specifying the range, we use a square bracket.
Ma'am, but in this
Okay. So this is condition checking also you can use a square bracket. Condition checking also you can use a square bracket.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. So this also you can put it, you are saying this also you can use it like a square bracket. Here also you can use a square bracket. This condition or this condition.
Sometimes it gives error. Like in some questions, I've noticed that round bracket does not work, and sometimes square bracket does not work.
Actually, it is when you are working in a shell script. So shell script. So we use for testing whether this is true or not. True or false value. To get this true or false value, we put that in a square bracket testing. So before that, this is negation of this condition. So this is matching, whether your marks are matching with this regular expression or not. So this will give you the Boolean value, true or false. Wherever you get the output as a true or false, and then that is a condition checking. So we put it in a square bracket.
Okay, ma'am.
Negation of this. And even you can check out here, this is a C syntax. Whenever, see, here we use a shell script syntax, shell script. So that's why marks is checked as $marks. Whereas this is a C syntax. If you put it in a double parenthesis, that is a C syntax. You can, it will work even C syntax, double quotes. If you put some code in a double parenthesis, that means a C code you are writing here. So that's why here we have marks is like considered like a variable. Before that we didn't put a dollar symbol. Suppose you want to write this like a shell script code, you have to put this in a square bracket, and before marks you should have a dollar symbol, and here minus GT, minus LT, and here minus GT you have to use, and here you have to use OR.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so if you put something in a double parenthesis, that indicates you are writing a C code, C syntax, C programming syntax. Okay. Any other doubts?
Ma'am, can you explain the first condition?
This one.
Yes.
Dollar. So you are reading the line, and then that values are stored in these variables. Student ID is stored in student ID, name is stored in name, subject name is stored in subject, marks are stored in marks field. Okay. So now you are checking marks is marks are matching with this regular expression or not. So what this regular expression is saying, it should begin and end with digits. And this digit means 0 to 9 you can have. This plus indicate this digit can be repeated any number of times. That means you should have all the digits only. Your marks field should contain only digits. So if it is matching, until like you are checking whether marks is a numerical value or not. This first one. Or you are checking whether the marks are less than 0 or greater than 100 or not. Okay. So if it is a numerical value, if it is numerical value, you are checking here. The negation of it we are considering. That means if it is non-numeric, it is non-numeric, or if marks are less than 0, or if marks are greater than 100, then you display this invalid marks.
What does this equal to tilde sign signifies?
Matching.
Okay.
It indicate whether this is matching with this regular expression or not. Wherever you write a regular expression matching, we use this only.
Okay.
Equal to tilde symbol means matches, whether it is matching with this regular expression or not.
Okay.
So that is a shell script only. The one which we have written is a shell script only. So you are reading a line by line from this, and you are checking whether it is new. So this is a regular expression to check whether it is numeric or not, and marks are between 0 to 100 or not. If any one of this condition that's why any one of this condition are all these conditions are matched with combined with R. So if any one of this fails, then it will display invalid marks. Otherwise, it will go to the next line. So done means again it will go and read the next line from this file.
Ma'am, here data row we are incrementing.
Data, this is for this one. Here, see here. To whether here you have a titles. First row is in the file is a title. So, data row will start from here. So data row will get incremented only when you have read the data row. So if the one that you have read is a normal row, then it won't get incremented. So this is valid. Row 2, that means you are counting from here. This is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3, like that. So when you are incrementing the data row, only if row number is not equal to 1. If the row number equal to 1, continue we have written. Continue means it won't execute this below code. This code won't get executed. So it will go to the beginning of the loop, and then again it will read the next value, next row. Okay. So this is a row number like this. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, like that. Whereas a data row means this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, like that. Okay. Row number is a normal row number, which line you are reading from the file. That is indicated using row number. Whereas a data row means excluding titles, the remaining lines are data rows. So how our output is, so it is showing row 2. Row 2 means it is considering only from data row. It is only considering from data row. So this is the first row, this is the second row. So we are going to print the data row value only. row dollar data row. That means you are printing the data row value.
Can't we
Got
do
it?
just one variable instead of having two?
Like instead of having two means when you read you want to say skip this titles, you want to say skip this titles. For that they have used two. When the normal row number is 1, you are skipping, you are going and reading the next one. From there onwards you are incrementing the data.
No, then we have to write equal to 0. If
Or you
with
can
only one
instead of
variable,
maintaining this, you can row number minus 1, you can use row number minus 1.
yeah, initially.
Yeah, instead of maintaining two values, two variables here, so you can skip this, and then you display row number minus 1. Here you display row number minus 1. So will the CSV file created here to run this script? Let me check. Student marks dot csv. First we need to create this file. Row 2, row 3, row 5. What is row 5? I think it has taken spaces. Okay, row 5 it has taken spaces. Like I have left out an empty row here. I think it has taken that. Okay. So row 2 and row 3 are invalid marks. Okay. Can I go to the next problem? So the problem 4, you are given a log file where each line contains time-stamped events. Write a set script named errorlogs.sed that extract all the lines where the event type is error or critical error. So there is no space here. Critical error, and formats the output to only show the timestamp and the error message in the following format. So like that, your input is like this. Say timestamp. After that, some message error, disk space low, and message equal to some message given. So like that, you have the lines in the this file. Okay. So input is this. So you are asked to write a script, a said script, which will extract only the timestamp from this input line, extract only the timestamp followed by only this message. Okay, ignore if that line contains, if this the remaining matter contains either error or critical error. If it contains these two words, then in that line you display only the timestamp and then message. If that line doesn't contain error or critical error word, then you need not display that line. So the output is, this is the sample output. So this first line contains error, so it has displayed timestamp value and error message. So the error message is disk space is below the threshold. Disk space is below the threshold. So timestamp and then error message only it has displayed. Whereas the second line doesn't contain either error or critical error. So this line won't get displayed. Whereas in the third line, you have a critical error, so it will match. So the timestamp and then error message is given in this line is this one, memory overflow detected. Message given here is memory overflow detected. And then in the fourth line, you have the word error, so it matches. So it will display timestamp as this and then message as network request timeout. Okay. So if that line contains either error or critical error, a word like error or critical error, so from that line, you extract only the timestamp and error message, display only those two. So that is the question. Have you understood the question? Have you understood the question?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello? So you have to write set script only. Okay, constraints. So this is the solution. So let me explain what this line is. So in this solution, you have 3 lines. Okay, so let me explain each line. So this line, so whatever that is enclosed between these slashes is a regular expression to match these lines, and cap symbol indicate the beginning of the line. Okay, beginning of the line, and dot star indicate match any number of characters including none. Okay, and this comma slash yes means search, look for a comma followed by an optional white space. This indicates comma separated by an optional white space. And this whole thing is you are searching for either error or critical error. Okay, you are searching for the word error or critical error. Okay, after that you have a dot star, means ensure that line contains the message equal to, after see here, after the matching you can have any number of characters. After that it is followed by message equal to something. Okay, so message equal to something you have after that. So ensures the line contains message equal to after the error level. So dot star, and it means you can have any number of characters. After that, you will have this message equal to. Okay. So that is the meaning of the first line. So meaning of the first line is what it is doing. In the beginning, you can have any number of characters. After that, comma followed by a non-space character, and after that you will find out either the word either error or critical error. After that word followed by, you can have any characters followed by message equal to. And then the meaning of the second line. So this is a search and replace. So this is a substitution. It will search for the given word, and that word is replaced, substituted by another word. So in the beginning, it indicates cap means it in the beginning of the or starting of the line, you can have any characters. Okay, capture everything from the beginning of the line up to the first comma. So that means it will match the timestamp. It will match the, so up to the first comma, it will match everything. So up to the first comma means the before one that it matched is nothing but a timestamp. So in the before the first comma, you have in the input before the first comma, you have the timestamp. Okay. So here we use a back reference -1. So that means before the first comma, everything is treated like a this is stored in /1. This is called a back reference /1. Whereas after that, you can search for either error or critical error. Okay. So this error or critical error is stored in back reference 2, but we don't use this in our script back /2. Whereas after that you have any number of characters followed by message equal to. Okay, so message equal to, it captures everything after the message equal to until the end of the line. So dot star means up till end of the line it will read. This dollar means till the end of the line this can be repeated, and this is stored in back reference 3. Okay, so here we have a 3 parts in this. The first part is a timestamp which is stored in /1. The second comma till the second comma, this second part is stored in /2, error or critical error. This third part whatever we have, that is stored in /3, back reference 3. Okay, so we are asked to print only the timestamp and then error message. So timestamp is there in $1 /1. The error message is there in /3. So that you are asked to print. So P means print. So now you look at the entire. Okay. So wherever you find the error or critical error, then you print this one, timestamp :/1, and then error message :/3. /3 is the message, /1 is the timestamp. Okay, whenever you find
this
this,
one,
yeah,
this 1, 3 are like the grouping numbers, group number.
Grouping, back reference. Wherever you have a comma, before that everything is treated like a back reference. So this is /1, this up to here, this is /2, and this is the remaining part is /3. Okay.
Also,
so
if you use extended engine, then we don't have to escape this bracket, round bracket.
This is not advanced, like said, to say grouping we use slash less than and slash greater than symbol. Between that, you'll treat it like a, that is the matching group. So this is one matching group, and this is another matching group. Okay, so this is another matching group. 3 groups.
No, I meant that we can't remove the backslash, right? That backslash is needed before
Yes,
the bracket.
needed. In normal regular expression, backslash is needed, whereas if you are using a extended regular expression, extended grep regular expression, there single bracket is only bracket is enough instead of slash bracket. It is there in the syntax itself.
Okay, and this is said or awkward.
Said script. It is
We have to use minus e.
SED minus F. You run like this. SED minus NF. Like this.
What is n?
N is suppress the output. Like by default, it will display all the lines. So to say suppress printing all the line, you use minus N. And minus F means you are running the script like a script, not like a command.
Okay, if you use NEF, then we don't have to skip it.
Yes, NEF, then you can use a single bracket, I think. Here you can use simply bracket.
For that one also.
Grouping. For grouping only.
Ma'am, but in OPP, sorry, please carry on.
Okay.
Yeah. At the beginning of command, is it our star comma?
Where is?
At the beginning of the code, the script.
This
is
one.
it a comma or a dot?
Dot star, comma. Dot star means any character. In the beginning, you can have any number of characters till you encounter a comma.
Then after that,
first comma. Okay, so that means here, after the timestamp, you have comma, no? So till here, you treat it like a one back reference. Till you encounter comma, you read it. That it will store it in \1. And in the next, this whole thing is one group where you will find out either error or critical error. After error or critical error, you can have any number of characters like this, followed by message equal to. Okay, so that is the second part it is saying. Okay, followed by, you can have any number of characters followed by message equal to. So that thing you need to message equal to. After that, whatever you are reading, dot star means you'll have some text till the end you read, and that it will store it in slash. So wherever you use this slash less than slash greater than, the whole thing is stored like a back reference. So you are using a 3 back references here. This is the first back reference, which is indicate the timestamp. The second back reference is either error or critical error, this word that you are storing in /2. And the third grouping we have used here is the message. Whatever text we have after message equal to, that is that message you stored in $3. Okay, so you wherever you find this, that is to be displayed with, there you have to display the timestamp value, error message value. P means print, you print that.
Ma'am, in script, where do we give the option of -n?
Minus?
Like
Like while running this script, you write this
Ma'am,
whole
but
thing
in
into.
OPP, we won't be running, no? We'll be doing synchro eval. So where will we give -n?
Okay, wait. The sed script, whatever you write it in this file. Alage, you make this script as executable. That will automatically run. Your synchro eval will automatically run the script like this. It will run the script like this. To specify that, they have given. Internally, your synchro eval is running the script like this. To say that, they gave -nf option. It is running like this. So that means you need to make your script to be executable. Okay, you need not run. Your synchro eval will run this command.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, and the shebang is not needed, right?
Shebang is like which executable file you are running. Like suppose if it is a bash script, generally you will have a /bin/bash. That is the executable that is running. Whereas for the sed script, it will be sed command with -f option, it will run shebang. Whereas if it is an awake script, gawake will run.
Okay.
Okay, first line, with which executable you are running this program, whether using a sed script or awake script or a shell script. To specify that, we use a shebang.
Then in the exam also that shebang we have to put.
Yeah,
Remember that.
You have to write like without writing the shebang also it will run, no problem. But always we indicate this shebang to indicate whether you are writing a shell script or a sed script or an awake script. To indicate that, we use this shebang. So this is a shell script. Okay, whereas before the sed script you will have a sed with -f option. Okay, whereas in the awake script you will have a gawake. Without that also it will run, no problem. Okay.
Also in the exam whether we'll know whether we have to use that extended regular expression or
Extended.
standard. No, how do we know whether the
So
question
that's
uses
why only
extended?
they give it like a note here. That's why only they have given a note like this. It is running like this.
It will be
In the
given.
instructions, in the instruction they gave, the script is run like this. That's why. So here no extended regular expression, extended grep they have used. So that's why you have to use this parenthesis for grouping. If it is run like an NEF, you can write a single bracket here. They gave that instruction, whether it is running like an how it is running inside the synchro eval. Okay. So we'll go for the next problem. You are given a TSV, tab separated values file containing student records. Each record include the student ID, name, marks in 3 subjects and their total score. The file does not have a header row. You need to write an awake script that calculate and prints the average marks of each student. The script should output the student ID, name and average marks. Write an awake script named average marks.awake that will read the TSV file and compute the average marks for each student. Okay, so tab separated way. So each field is separated by tab: student ID, tab, student name, tab, marks in 3 subjects. Okay, tab separated values you have the records with the tab separated values. So you need to write like something like this. This is the name of the student. After that, tab means it can be a space, one space or more than one space, or a tab or a slash, and like that. All those will be tab separated values. Okay. So this is the input file you have. So you need to display your output like this: name of the student and the average marks, roll number, name of the student and average mark. And your script is running like this: g awake minus f. That means you are running like a script, and this awake script, and this is the input file. So the field separator is a tab because it is a TSV file. So we have taken the field separator like a /t tab, and output field separator is a single space we have taken. When displaying the output, it will leave between each field, it will leave space, whereas while reading the field separator, it will take it as a /t.
Ma'am, so tab and space are different.
Tab means 4 spaces it will take, whereas space means a single space it will take.
Okay.
Even tab will match with more than one space also, you can consider. Okay. So you need to, when you are read your record contains ID, name, after that 3 subject marks. So ID is read into $1, name is read as $2, and these 3 marks are $3, $4, $5. So it will store when you read your awake script. So the readed values are stored like a command line argument: $1, $2, $2. So first value we read is a student ID. So $1 is the student ID, $2 is the name, and after that 3 subject marks are stored in $3, $4, $5. So you are calculating the marks divided by 3 subjects, and you need to print uh, roll number of the student, name of the student, and then average marks of the student. And while displaying the average, you need to truncate it to 2 decimal places. That's why while displaying, we have used a C syntax, printf statement.
Hemlata ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah, good evening.
how many questions will come in OPP?
5 questions.
Okay, ma'am, can you share this document of yours?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, can you share?
Yeah, I'll share it.
Yeah, please. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for disturbance. And third question, ma'am, this will be recording.
Yeah, it is recording, and the recording will be available in your system commands YouTube channel.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Actually, I'm in office this one. Please put this one in the so I can take the copy of it now, if possible, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll chat in the chat. I will give you the link.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
will it be available in the
attachment in
calendar?
the calendar.
It is a.
No, ma'am, it's
Will
not
it be
attached.
available in the calendar?
Can you attach
No.
it to the calendar so we'll get it?
Yeah, please post it now, ma'am, so I can go for the
Yeah,
work.
I'll post it. Like after explaining this problem, this
Yeah,
is the
please.
last problem. I'll post it.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So you are displaying student ID and name of the student, and then marks, average marks, truncating to 2 decimal places. So 0.2f means after decimal point it will display only 2 digits. So this is the C syntax. So you are reading each record you are reading, and in the each record you are adding the marks fields and calculating the average value and displaying the student ID, name, and average truncated to 2 decimal places. So this is the awake script. Okay. And this is the input file given to you. From this it will take so this, from this it will read the marks and then calculate. Okay. So let me share this document. So this is, I think, last year OPP question paper only. I think you'll get it in your platform. So first I need to store it in Google Drive, and then let me give you the link.
Ma'am, I had one doubt in PPA 2 week 4.
Hello?
Ma'am, I had one doubt in week 4 PPA 2.
Yes.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, wait. Let me stop my screen. Yeah, share your screen. Yes.
Ma'am, in this, I wrote this in 7th line of command, but it isn't working. Can you tell me where's my mistake? Is the question.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
madam. Madam.
Circle name, region name, division name. Okay.
Ma'am, the commented one is not working. But
Hello?
I guess the code I commented is not working, but I think it should be correct.
Yeah, I'll show you this problem also. I'll show you this problem. You check out what error you have in your code. I'll show you this problem now. Name, region name, division in office. Wait. I'll show you that code, that problem also.
Hello. Madam.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Is all questions are same mark?
Almost you will get one in the first unit, this directory structure creation, something like bracket expansion. You will get one
Okay.
question on bracket expansion usually.
Okay.
The next question generally you will get it in a grep command, grep.
Okay.
And one you will get it in a shell script, bash script. One you will get it in a sed script, one you will get it in a awake script. So standard questions, generally these are the standard.
So 5 questions, is it, madam?
5 questions. So
And the same, all questions are same mark?
yeah, same marks.
Okay.
I think the level of difficulty, all are same. I think at least you need to solve two to get the pass mark.
Oh.
At least two must be correct, I think.
Oh.
Okay. Whereas you should get a success, like when you synchro eval, you should get a success for at least two questions to get the pass mark in OPP.
So can we practice the same question which may BPT?
Yeah, you practice all the questions which are given in NPPE, OPP, like NPPE and BPTs.
Okay. Madam, how can I practice that BPT? Can I which means where I can?
In your VM, you can practice.
Oh, is it from our virtual machine?
Yeah, from your virtual.
I completed the previous BPTs, which means BPT 1, 2. Can I delete the answer script and rewrite for practice?
Already your BPT scores are released, no?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. You can
BPT4
practice
not
it.
yet, ma'am. I don't see the BPT4 is scored. So can we
Y-
overwrite that?
Yes, yes, you can overwrite it. No problem.
Okay.
It is.
No problem. Already your scores, BPT scores are published, no? Now you,
One
if
to
you
three.
No,
overwrite also,
BPT4
there
is
won't
not
be any
published.
problem.
One to
There,
three only published.
Yes,
only one,
only
two,
one
three,
to
you
three.
got the answer, the
Right.
scores.
Score.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Yeah. Like for BPT4, you do something like how I am doing now in your folder, you practice. Current folder you create and you take a sample file also you create and then practice it.
Oh, okay. In
Like,
another folder, is it? We
yeah.
can
Now
make
what?
another script. Is it another
Yeah.
script?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have written, no, now I have executed and shown you, the first two, three examples. Like that, you create your preconditions also you create and then run it in your separate folder.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if
Okay.
your scores are published, you can overwrite it, no problem. Your score doesn't changes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Or you can practice in your NPP machine. NPP machine is given to you. VM is given. No, you can log
Oh,
in into that, and then there you can execute.
okay.
ma'am. Can we practice in NPP mission?
Yeah, you can practice in NPP machine.
Okay.
For that practice only they gave you in early, because on the exam day you shouldn't face any problem.
But for
When
OPP,
is
it will be the
MPP is graded or
zero.
not? Graded or not?
NPPE is graded, I think. For practice only, sorry. For practice only. BPTs are graded. And
Okay.
your assignments are graded.
Oh, okay.
Assignments are there, no? Assignment 01, 02, like that. Each week assignments are there, no? Those are
Ah,
graded.
okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, as you
assignment
discussed,
GitHub related is not required, right?
No, no, no. GitHub related is not required. That is for only Linux students. They have already finished it. Today is the last day for all, last lab also. They have finished it.
Madam,
ma'am,
So for
I done
HC
the
students,
assessment. Graded assessments are in course portal. Is it
yeah,
enough?
yes, in the course portal.
Oh,
ma'am,
You go
after
through the
shell
graded
scripting,
document so that you'll get all the instructions.
ma'am,
Okay, so let me share this file. You asked, no? Wait,
Now,
Yeah, wait. I think check that. You can download it. Okay. Even let me discuss some more problems. I think this is the problem. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yeah. I think this is the one that girls shared. Ma'am, is it this problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You have a CSV file named pincode.csv that contains the information about postal circles, regions, divisions, and offices in various states. Your task is write a awake script named extract underscore columns dot awake that extract a specific columns from a CSV file and creates an output file with the columns specified in that order. So you need to there your file contains so much of information. Okay,
Sorry to stop
that you
you,
need
ma'am.
to extract
Excuse
only
me.
circle name, region name, district, state name, and pin code. So in this order. Okay, so whereas your file contains circle name, region name, division name, office name, pin code, office type, delivery, district. So this contains, each record contains this much of information, so many fields, but you need to extract only these fields from that. So that fields are nothing but, so circle name means, see here, circle name is $1. So the first field is $1. Second field is region name. Region name is $2. Division name. Division name is not there in our extension, so we doesn't require $3. And office name also doesn't require, $4 is not required. Pin code is required, $5, but you required at the end. $5 you required at the end. Okay, $1, $2, and $5 is required at the end. And after that, district, which field it is? District is the, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the pin code, 6 is the office type, 7 is delivery, 8 is the district, 9th is the state name. So $8 is the district, $9 is the state name. So you need to extract $1, $2, $8, $9, and $5 in the same order they are asked to extract. So what we are doing here is, in the script, awake script, and field separator here we used is a comma. Comma is the field separator. Output field separator also we are using comma only. Output while displaying the output also we displayed each field separated by comma only. And NR indicates the row number, current record number. Correct. NR means current record number. Okay, so if NR is equal to 1, you print the titles. Okay, this titles, you print the titles. You require the titles as circle name, region name, district, same order, state name, pin code. Okay, and then go to the next record. Next means it will read the next record. So when NR is equal to 1, When NR is equal to 1, you print this. And next means it will read the next record. After printing the titles, it will read the next record. So this record will be get readed. And in each record, this curly bracket, this is a beginning and ending. This block, whatever you written in this default block, this is called a default block. Whatever you written in the default block gets printed for each line. So in the next records, in each line, you display these values. $1, $2, $8. That means you display only circle name, region name, district, state name, and pin code. Okay.
Ma'am, NR equal to 2, if we consider, what will happen?
Where?
2.
This one?
NR equal to 2. Yes.
2 means the data record only. NR equal to 1 means your current row that you read from the file is a title file. Titles.
If you want to skip that the first heading line,
Yes, yes.
NR equal to 2.
This is when NR equal to 1. That means you read now the titles. So when you read the first one, this is NR equal to, this is one block. This is satisfying the regular expression. This is saying this block gets executed only when NR value equal to 1. NR means current record number. So when it read from this file, when it read the first line, the record number will be 3, NR value will be 1. When it reads this second line, NR value will be 2. When it reads this, NR value will be 3. So what we are saying, when you read the titles, that means in that case, NR value will be 1. When this matches, only this block gets executed. Whatever you have written here, that block gets executed only when this condition is true. Whereas this is a default block in a vector. Default block is executed for each line. Okay. So when NR equal to 1, we are saying you put this titles. After that, you are saying next. Next means it will automatically go and read the next record, next line from the input file. It won't go down. Okay, so it will go to a next. It will read the next line. That means it will read this data line. This data line gets readed, and for each data line, this code gets executed.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, but still, if we print the same thing for the first line also, then we'll get the line which you are printing, like circle name, region name. That will get automatically.
I think yes, you will get it. Instead of this, you can directly, if you remove this also, you will get this. Anyhow, you will get the titles. Because here you have the titles, so you will get the titles. So if you remove this also, it will work.
Ma'am, can we also use next line instead of next?
I think the command is next only. To check out while running it out. Instead of next, it is working with next line.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one of the examples. Like you need to, while reading, when you read from a file, so the readed data, you will get it in the form of fields, $1, $2, $3, like that. From that readed fields, whatever fields you required, only that fields you display it. Okay. This is one of the problem. Okay, you see this. You have a text file named input.txt that contains multiple lines of text. Write a set script named formattext.sed that performs the following operations. Adds 2 new line characters after each sentence, ending with a full stop. Note that the input is provided to the script through standard input. The cat, so it will be run like this: cat input.txt, and your set script will be run. Okay, so whatever they have asked you is something like this. Suppose this is your input file. This is a test. It should work. Another test is here. So this is the sentence. So wherever you got a full stop, this dot, wherever you got a dot, it is asking to give, after the dot you give two new line characters. So the output will be displayed like this. This is a test. So here we got a dot now. So it will add two new line characters. Here is one line, here is another line, two new line. Okay, after that it should work. This will be displayed, and here also you got a dot. So after this dot again two new line characters. So this is one new line and this is another new line. Okay, so like that, wherever you got a dot, there you insert two new line characters. That is the question. Okay, so the answer is, this is the answer. This is the set script. So this SG means search and replace, substitution. This is a substitution. So what is this saying? Wherever you find a dot, okay, explanation also you see it. So it starts with the substitution command. Said it means a substitute or replace, and after that you have a slash dot. So backslash escapes the period to treat it as a literal period rather than any character. Generally dot means a single character. It will match with a single character. Before that we put a backslash, indicate that don't treat it like any character, you treat it like dot only. Don't interpret that. So you simply use it like a dot only. So for that meaning we use one more slash before that. So you should have a dot. Okay, so treat it like a literal period rather than any character in regular expression. The period dot is a wild character for any character, but here it specifies, it matches the actual period. Okay, after that cap quotes, it means any character except quotes. So in the beginning you should have any character, non-quoted character. You find any non-quoted character, any character except double quote. So this part matches a period followed by any non-quote character. Okay, so in this slash n dot slash n indicate, this part specifies the dot is retained followed by two slash n represent two new line characters, means matched period is followed by two new lines, and G is means global, that replacement. Globally you replace in all the lines, you wherever you find out a dot, you replace with a dot followed by two new line characters. So this is the replacement string, and this is the matching string. Wherever you find out a dot followed by a non-quote character, dot followed by non-quote character, if you find out, that is to be replaced by dot followed by two new line characters. That is the meaning of this script. Okay, so this is another problem.
Madam, can you share these problems?
Yeah.
Ma'am, that question, that circle one, the question was different than what you said.
This one?
Yes, ma'am. It was saying that pen is given, then we have to match the pen, then print the circle and region. And also we have to print the circle
So
and region, but
pin
not.
is given as an input. So if you find the matching pin, the corresponding circle name you need to print. That is the question. So here you match with the pin. Match if dollar pin is a $5, no? If $5 equal to and matching symbol, the tilde symbol, and give generally pin will be numerical value, no? So within the square bracket you print 0 to 9 plus
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
like
I did
that
the
you
same.
give, and if that matches, then inside this bracket you write whatever you need to discuss.
Yes, ma'am. I did the same, but it isn't working. I don't know why.
Yeah, you check out in the Google.
So can I share my code here so that you can check?
Yeah.
Can you share these questions too?
Let me put it in a Word document like this and then share a single document. You will find out, ma. If you search, you'll find out the old NPP questions. You search out like that, you'll find out. Like your Grace, yes, login is there, no? I think there you'll find out. Anyhow, I think Wednesday class also this sort of questions only they will discuss. Suppose if you find out an answer part like this, you can if you are unable to understand, if you are unable to understand what is the meaning of each of these uh, characters, you can uh, ask chat gpt, so that it will give the clear explanation of what is what.
What is the question?
Any question, if you find out, if you are unable to find out the meaning of what it is, okay, so in that case you put that answer in the chat gpt and then uh, ask for the explanation, so that it will give each line what is the meaning and why that character is written, everything it will give you the explanation. Okay. Have you shared ma your code? Hello.
Upside.
Is this one?
Little bit down. No, ma'am, no, ma'am. Down, down. Scroll down.
This
Yes,
one?
yes, ma'am.
Avec script only, no? Head -5. So you are displaying the last 5 lines of this CSV file. You are taking only the last 5 lines of this
But
CSV
when I
file.
did with the whole file, it was giving correct answer. Then also, like you can remove and put pin info.csv in the last also. Okay.
I think cat you can give here to get the whole file. Cat this file.
Yes, ma'am. We either can do cat or also put pin code dot pin code info dot csv in last.
Await minus v pin code equal to but where you specify dollar pin value, have you
It
read
was
it?
ma'am given in question.
It is given in question, you have to read that value, no?
What, ma'am?
Dollar pin value they are giving like an input, you are saying.
Yes, ma'am.
So that input you have to read, no? Read pin.
No, ma'am. Without reading also, other there is another code works.
Yes, ma'am. In one question of awk, we did the same and it worked.
Minus v pin code equal to dollar pin. What is this pin code?
It's just assigning to a variable.
Like you are saying this is one of the field in this file.
Ma'am, we are assigning the given pin value to pin code. Just that.
Okay. So you are giving another name. Okay. Begin. Field separator. So this is the beginning. Okay. Space. NR is current row is greater than 1 and $5 value is a pin code. Is it? $5 equal to.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, pin code. So okay, this pin value and print $1 $3. In this file, do you have in the last 5 lines? Do you have the given pin code?
Yes, ma'am. Pin is given.
What is this hyphen? This pipeline symbol?
That single quote.
No, after single quote you have one pipeline symbol.
No, no, I don't. I think it just got written by mistake.
Okay. $5 equal to NR equal to 1.
Ma'am, can you once try in your code instead on command line?
Pin code.csv file.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I take this my file? Same.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll take.
Everything same.
Name of the file. G awake. Minus F.
Sam, can you hide that screen sharing?
Spelling.
It will
And
be
GAWK.
AWK. Okay. So I think this is enough. Already you gave there.
Sam, can you remove that header
Yeah.
thing? Uh, Also, ma'am, I prefer just run this command on command line instead of in script.
For dollar pin, you need to give something else.
Nothing is displayed.
And dollar pin doesn't have
Yes,
anything.
dollar pin value we need to pass it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you got it. Got it.
What did you change, ma'am?
Okay,
Just I
ma'am.
passed the dollar pin value. That's all.
No, earlier I was doing the same thing. I was running this command on my VS Code, and I didn't get the pin.
Might be the problem.
Now,
Let
could you
me.
share this code in the chat, ma'am?
Yes.
Whether in the portal it is working.
Okay. So in the Wednesday class also, this type of revision only will be done. There is a special class, 7 to 9. So
And could you share that problems?
I
That
think
problem.
these the remaining problems they will discuss there. Already I shared 5 problems to here. I think the remaining problems they will discuss on the Wednesday. There they will share.
Madam, the previous just a problem statement for which may simple bash command problem.
Okay.
The,
Because I need to store all them into drive and then only I can able to
Okay.
share.
Ma'am, if you
Or
can,
problem statements can I share? Only problem statements.
ma'am, if you can add it to the end of the existing document that you already shared.
In the same document.
Yeah, you can add it to the end of the same document.
Okay.
But your voice is not audible if you're speaking.
Yeah. I'm appending the to the previous file itself. Wait, I'll add it to this file itself, and at the end again I'll upload this file and then share it. I will upload this file so that you'll get the updated file. Just I am appending a problem description and then answer. Okay. Explanation I am not uploading. You can, if you have any doubt, you can use ChatGPT for explanation. Now you download, I think you'll get 10 problems. I copied all the 10 problems. You try it, Ma? Try it and tell me. Have you got the 10 problems?